Crazy. Crazy as hell on some real shit. They crazy, man. Crazy. Crazy as hell on some real shit, man. They crazy. Crazy.
As we usher in a new year, we take time to remember those who left us. From Hollywood stars to political icons, music makers to TV personalities. Many felt
saying goodbye to 2023.
Here now, images and memorable moments from just some of those we lost in 2023.
Tina Turner, man. She lived a long life.
Tina, you seem to have an enormous
Shit.
Well, you do, obviously. You ever gonna slow down? No, not as long as
Tina Turner lived her life out there in Europe with the white people, just like Ike Turner said. Beautiful woman. My great grandma used to talk about her all the time. I just that Tina Turner, one of the most Native American people you'll ever see. She's not a black person, she not, but she identified with it. But like her voice and everything and her look, she looked like a specific type of Indian tribe. They got this one dude on social media. It's sad that Harry Belafonte died. Harry Belafonte. It's sad, man. It's sad that he died. I used to identify. I used to think, I want Harry Belafonte to be like my dad or something. Saying cool as hell, man. I like him to be in my family. I like his, man, because he cool, he an actor. But man, he passed away. Like I said, Tina Turner died. So it's like as the years go on, because black people are minority, it's gonna be less black people that die than white people. So it's gonna make the white people look like white people that died, and the black people look like some type of stars or something. It's crazy. So I'm gonna stop and just going. I had to get it, man. Man. It's like I promised myself shit. They explain what I'm talking about. Yeah, he just died recently. He the dude from Law and Order, and he was in the movie with Nicholas Cage. Pee Wee Herman died, yup. Yeah. It's so crazy. Gangsta Boo. That beat she was using was raw as hell. I like that shit. I might get that shit, do that. So, man, it's like the whole. Little girl. Her name Tyler. This is Tyler. Heard up.
My mom spent most of her life looking at that. Both made very interesting lives, and Jim's always encouraged me to do things.
Trying to encourage this procedure. There I go.
Mrs. Wyndham Vandermark? So,
Alright, let me I'm doing this shit with my own camera, and they kind of fucking up the shots and shit. I'm doing it with my own camera. See, and it's like they fucking it up in between my words. It's like it's you know what I mean. It bothers me. Let me go ahead and motivate this here. The fuck is this?
this is a momentous day in my life. I will do my best to serve the court and this nation in a manner that will bring credit to the president, to my family, and to all the people of this great nation.
I don't think there's anything people think about or concerned with, anything that affects themselves, their families, their children, that can't really be discussed.
So Pro Master.
I give you myself before preaching your law. Will you give me yourself?
There's Tony Bennett. Saying all them songs he's singing. I'm wanting to have a lighter or something. Like, I don't like keeping them around me because they remind me of weed. And every time I start smoking weed, sometimes I quit smoking weed. So it's like, I'm like, fuck lighters and shit. You trying to, you know what I mean, remind me of weed. A little more of this. I like my blunt. Oh, ooh. I was thinking last night, man, I don't do that pup gift. It looked like that's on the right side of my head and shit. it should be a lesson to me. Cause that's that. That's the left side of mine. I don't get it, man. I'm dyslexic, so I don't never know. Sometimes, like when I'm recording, I'm rapping. Like I know what I'm doing and where I'm located when I'm rapping. But when I look at myself, when I see the playback, it's like I'm in some like secret chamber in my house that don't exist. You know, the sunlight is so incriminating. RP, the sunlight is so incriminating. It's like some people feel sunlight. The sunlight to me is like drops of water. You see like dripping from in your house and your roof, like connected to the water to the sunlight. The water is so aggressive. When you see spirit beings, fucking the Wu-Tang Clan, they used to talk about astral planes and all this. You think about the universe and dimensions and stuff. You're a young man, like when I was a kid, I don't know how many 5%ers still exist, but I was working and shit. So I used to meet some. It used to be big around here. I should chill my homeboy Chris. Chris crazy, man. He motherfucker got a gun. I mean, but he got it legally and shit. So he came up in the club. I mean, doing some shit like he was a cowboy and shit. Long time ago. But Chris, man, he's a 5%er, man. He's crazy, man. We always talk, and they'll always be motherfucking talking about Masons and shit. They like Masons, like what's amazing? Like the Masons did Mason. 5% is always on Masons and shit. We sitting there, we building and talking. I said, you got to build.
The new King of the Ice, the biggest Golden Knights win their first Stanley Cup in franchise history. The Kansas City Chiefs are Super Bowl champions. How can you accept
I don't do that puff, kid. And while I'm talking, I'm in the center of a big egg with my actions potential and what it is that it motivates to when it becomes my artillery. When it becomes the fabric that laces the innards of my bullets, that I apprehend, suspect reason within life. And I'm able and by way of that, I'm able to really pursue an honest living as a scholar and a literary and be, really observed and apprehended by the location of that which my family can easily come about. To see it's like what he doing, what I'm always wanting to do. I've been, working, and then you get your girlfriends and this, and now I'm here. I would have girlfriends be something that's acceptable, or what it is that I could obviously pursue, but it's just the lifestyle I leads to what it is I obviously love, and I obviously love creating, and at the momentum of that, which it is that I create, art, individual, independent art. rendered solely to me, the only artist. It's just that's really you got a lot to do on here for, and if you do it the right way, I mean, you get people appreciate your words. You know what I mean? So it's just it's really a life of innocence and 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 limitless action potential. So it's almost like everybody had left and went home, and I stayed in the classroom, and I continued learning and teaching as a student would, or as a master would, render his judgment, or as a educator would render his educated thoughts. And I'm in this classroom. I get shit like fucking crayons or something. You know what I mean? I really motivate myself scholastically to to keep me satisfied until it is that I get to approach and apprehend suspect reason on a worldwide level. So I'm able to really apprehend the position and approach and what I do is I go and motivate to take over the world every month, as it is I have already before. So it's just to maintain that position and to maintain that fear that dignifies the location where you at. You just a little 200-pound specimen, but it's just the momentum you create is so raw. So really, it's world rulership. It's commanding my position as it is. I dictate these circumstances and really speak and observing and understanding how it is that your vocabulary could save you, could secure you. You know what I mean? Your vocalism could render people ineffective, or without. So it's just, what I mean, I'm like a soldier in the field, really attacking people with combinations of words and things like that, and they really can't recover from it. So I get in beef, what I mean. I was talking about I got corporations and shit I'm beefing with. It was something I was gonna say earlier that people start looking for people like you. Then they want to look for people who you friends with, people who can help you. They want to cancel them out. You know what I mean? Even on your social media, I get a phone number, I put a phone number on my phone, and then not even on my phone, my real phone, I pay the bill. And then the phone number is out of my phone all of a sudden. Last week they took every number out of my phone. Like it's just, you know. And I locate myself talking, what I mean, talking intimately, meaning amongst real private circumstances, talking intimately to my father, and my angels and things like that, and just, culminating a righteous person's ability to appropriate my apprehension of the knowledges I have that I culminate and gather for what it is I finally moment into the heaven where I can just, where I'm walking around and doing my thing after it is I apprehend the entirety of death's approach and death's attack. Death. So, I mean, that's something you worry about. You worry about, making a mistake, and you worry about getting apprehended by a event or a momentous, apprehension of your persona that you get attacked one time. It could change your life negatively for the rest of your life. And it don't have to do with nothing you say, nothing you do. Just, certain environment, certain people you hang out with, who hang out with. So it's just that about the concerns of the priorities that really allow me to advocate and proliferate my security. I just am in a place where I really don't fucking want nobody to come over my fucking house and be around me and shit. Because it's like I'm here and shit. I'm going to be around me and shit. You know what I mean? I'm here and shit. I don't got no fucking room to talk. What the fuck you doing? You know what I mean? Like that. And I get real in a place sometimes. I get to a position where I got to be secure and protected. in a way, being is that I'm only an artist. So what you're looking at is somebody creating some raw shit that nobody created before, and you see like a master at work. I don't really communicate like an average human being and shit. I do shit. I start like prophesying, and I go into a phase where I tell riddles. Like I just I find a word and it's really not rapping no more. It's like I got into a point where I almost hypnotized myself. But that's when I'm creating. It's like don't fuck with me when I got my brush in my hand. And every time I got my brush in my hand, the cops rush me, this and that. Somebody went and knock on my door. It's like you really on the street. I mean, you doing good, and you know what I mean, like that. So it's like but it's a way of life. Now I'm grown up and shit. I get to, what I mean, do a little splurge, give me a little weed or something every year. I mean, once a month. I mean, really, cater to my priority and advance towards the character to professionally manifest my living arranged circumstances. So that's what you do. I find the right girl shit. I mean, it should be available. I got high standards and you know what I mean? And like I said, I was like, fuck that being the best. You see, I'm the best I'm the best man in the world. You know what I mean? For any and every motherfucking reality affiliated with what men do, including rapping. You know? That's what I mean. They got everybody trying to fit into a rap game and they don't fit. They just look weird and shit. It's like people just, call themselves rappers and they stop rapping. Then they start looking at you and fucking, you know what I mean? Fucking dancing and shit. You know what I mean? And it's that's just how it is, motherfuckers. They got people that just, I mean, nepotism. Nepotism. My thing, I don't even know when the barber gonna be cutting hair. I want her to have some chairs open at the gym, man. So I don't know what's gonna happen. It's fucking weed kind of. I mean, coming over me and shit. So